Sounds dread.
This is the third Teach conference that stands for Technique Exchange Allows Change to Happen. It's a conference that's focused on excellence and getting teachers to share their excellence, their practices with others, peer-to-peer. It's folks coming together, thinking together about how we solve the big problems of education, and everybody holds a piece of the answer.
As a teacher, you also want to be a student, right? This is kind of like the environment in which you can be a student. You can kind of thrive and you can learn, you can pick other teachers' brains.
Seeing these actual examples, seeing these real life situations working really motivated me to try this in my own classroom.
It gave me goosebumps. The kids were so excited, they were so engaged, they were so smart. And the joy they feel when they're successful is really amazing.
Over the last 3 years, KnowAtom has grown at a rate of about 25% per year, and the conference has been keeping pace with that.
How much are we honoring them when we say we respect that? You have possibly things that I have not thought about.
We found that students work really well when they talk to each other and they get to hear other people's ideas and they get to kind of bounce ideas off of each other.
Science is all about asking questions and gathering data and being able to communicate that to people. And you're not going to do that if you're just reading and doing worksheets. You have to actually be able to argue your ideas and come up with different conclusions and change that conclusions as you get new information. And that happens in a Socratic discussion.
Have them share out. Hey, what 2 words did you connect? Oh, you connected rock cycle to convection. That's interesting. Why?
They may or may not remember in 20 years from now what is an igneous rock versus a metamorphic rock, but I hope that they will remember they learned how to maybe think logically.
I want to just show other teachers that it's okay to let students take the reins in class discussion. They always find a way to surprise you.
Focusing on the main idea and not so much the details, and letting students explore and find the details on their own. I think that will make it a lot more enjoyable for them. I think it'll make it easier on me, and I think it'll show in the students' learning that they definitely gained more from more time experimenting, exploring, and having fun with stuff.
If you train children in how to use these thinking skills, you will prep them for later years also. They can solve their own problems. Children were planning, someone was taking charge, someone was directing it, someone was gathering. How many of these do we need?
What happens in a lot of places, not just in science, but in every subject, is that students come in and they learn about science, rather than helping students to be scientists, to engage in the processes of scientists. And that's really flipping the script, if you will, from that idea that I'm a passive learner, I'm learning about something, to I'm an active learner, I'm learning the processes, I'm learning the skills of science. We are not so much deliverers of curriculum as we are the ones that enact curriculum. We are the ones that breathe life into that. And so any curriculum, any lesson, any unit, good or bad, will sink or float based on the culture of that classroom.
We need to teach problem solving to our kids, there's no question about it.
We have to become curious as well, and that we have to support that curiosity and that engagement for that to trickle down into the classroom.